Hey guys, Zone Trader here, and today we're looking at USD CHF on the daily, and I just want to share with you my breakthroughs that I've had in price action from going through ICT's training. So we're going to take a look at this uptrend, this nice uptrend. Yet it is easy to trade in an uptrend with this technique, and it might not work throughout all the consolidation, but all tools don't work across all market conditions. So these tools definitely work across an uptrend condition or a downtrend condition. So we're on the hour, and I've plotted the 100 and 200 EMA for the hour and the 15 minutes. So basically I only look for buys when these two are separated and the blue is on top, which is the 100 EMA. So that's how I know the trend is going up, because the blue's on top, which is the 100 EMA. So I only look for buys. So then we drop down to the 15 minute. So I'm only looking for buys, and I'm only looking for buys when it dips out of this red box here, which is just before the London session. So I've got London session here and this red box here, so it's 5 AM UK time in the morning, or 12 midnight is delineated, as ITC says, and when time and price meets, then that's when you enter a trade. So you wait for price to come down after this box, which is 5 AM to 7 AM UK time. So the price comes down into old highs and an order block. So you could buy here and put like 30 pip stop, and you wouldn't get stopped out. Also put days of the week on, because days of the week are very important. So we got Friday, so we got Thursday. This is Thursday's trading, and Friday. Some people don't trade Fridays unless conditions meet. But conditions met on this occasion. Okay, so then again we've got 5 AM to 7 AM, drops down into fair value and then rallies for the day. Again, drops down into fair value, takes out old lows, and then rallies for the day. Creates a counter double bottom into a order block and rallies for the day. So you can see how this all comes together in an uptrend perfectly, guys. Like into an old order block. After 7 o'clock, drops down, wait for price to meet your condition, which is an order block. We can also trade a breaker as well. So we've got a low here and a low here, and then this will be our breaker. Right there, so wait for price to come up and down back into the breaker, and rallies off nicely, as you can see. And that's on a Thursday. We all know that the low of the week or the high of the week happens on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. Okay, so this is a fake rally up, and we don't chase this, we leave it. And this is what I struggled with over and over again for a few weeks, because I just wanted to trade, and now my discipline is kicking in and stuff like that. I'm actually waiting for this, so we need to wait for this to come down into an order block. So we watch price rally away, because it's not dipped down out of this session, which is before the London session. It's not dipped down out of it, it's shot up. So wait for price to come back down into your order block and then buy. So we've got a nice 60 odd pips there on a Friday, which is good. And then coming into Monday, we don't trade Mondays. We've got a reset day, seek and destroy day. Here, rallies up, we don't chase that, wait for it to come down. What does it come down into? An order block, which is here, previous day. And I'm going to go back and explain how you can get in this before the session as well. So we've won quite a few trades and it's not really been difficult on an uptrend. On a downtrend, it's not difficult either. As long as these EMAs are split, it's still continuing the uptrend, and you wait for price to come to you. So price rallied down, it rallied away, and we don't chase this, we don't buy here. We wait for it to come back down into our order block, and this is New York session trade. Okay, so now we are consolidating at the top, resetting, and then you could still buy here, guys. You could still wait for it to come down, take out old lows and buy. Pay yourself first and you get 30 odd pips. Leave some on, you probably lose it, but fair enough. We've had such a good week, such a good 2 weeks, and you can tell that the trend is starting to shift to the downside, where it works in the same way. So price came down, we wouldn't chase this. We want it to go above here, and it does that. The next day it comes above, or at least retraces above a kill zone, which is New York kill zone. So we could enter a trade here because there's an order block where smart money sold into that candle here and it came up into it. You'd have to wait till the end of the day, but at least you got your trading in the end. Okay, so that's how to trade trends with order blocks and the odd breakers here and there. So what if you can't get up in the morning to do this? Well, let's go back to the start of this beautiful trend. So if you're in America and you can't get up for London session, which is quite early in the morning, then you can be smart about it. It's not always going to work out in your favour, but it's worth the risk in order to catch the pips. So what you can do is you can place a pending order here where the last order block was for the day. So you could place a pending order here and go to sleep, knowing that if the criteria meets, then it's going to meet your order block and rally off with your pips. So again, we would set your order block round about here. Price doesn't meet it, you're not in this trade, no problem. Set your order block here, price comes down into it when you're asleep and rallies off. You could set your order block. I would set it probably there and it wouldn't get hit, because this one has already been hit, so I wouldn't really use this one, plus it's too small. So again, you could set your order block, price does its thing while you're asleep, rallies up, comes down into your order block and takes off with your pips. So yeah, that's how you can trade London session without actually being awake. Is if you know the trend, then you can place your order block before you go to sleep. So this one you would set like here, and price would come up, you'd be asleep, you'd still be asleep, and then price would come down, hit your order block, and you would have a 30 pip stop. And as you can see here, guys, you'll never get stopped out, even with a smaller stop. But being conservative with a 30 pip stop, you wouldn't get stopped out. So yeah, this is being Zone Trader, trading in the zones of the London session, helping you understand price action a lot more using the hourly trends EMAs. If you know your trend, then wait for price to drop out into the London session, into the previous order blocks, or create a breaker scenario, and then trade in the direction of trend. I've been Simon Davis. Thanks for listening. Chat to you soon, guys.